Hi, my name is Dimitra and I'm bringing you the latest news in the world of business. This week, we continue to shine a light on remote work and its impact on companies and their workers. Spotify became the first company to launch a work from anywhere policy. The streaming platform announced it will allow employees the freedom to work from anywhere while continuing to pay San Francisco and New York salaries. Employees will be free to live and work globally so long as their working locations do not cause legal issues. But could Spotify's policy end up causing problems for more than just the legal department? Financial expert Nicholas Collin called work from anywhere policies a potential HR nightmare and is certain many companies would start to set limitations on remote work when these complications rise to the surface. Collin points out that the question of what to pay remote workers is a domestic issue as well as an international one. For companies with previously centralized work locations, existing salary levels will be based on appropriate benchmarks for that local economy and labor market. So what happens when employees start moving to areas or regions with a significantly lower cost of living? Should local salary levels be taken into account when establishing pay for remote workers, especially where companies also employ local staff members in that jurisdiction? A recent study explored the wage gap between salaries of local and expat co-workers performing similar roles for aid sector organizations in lower income countries. The study found pay disparities of up to 900% in favor of expatriates. Can such pay discrepancies and poor pay policies impact workers' morale? And if so, what knock-on effect could this have on relationships between colleagues and on workers' productivity? Glassdoor's Dr. Andrew Chamberlain argues that workers should always be paid according to their worth. But when the work location is removed from a centralized economy and becomes global, how is that worth quantified? Workers moving out of cities for a different quality of life are generally settling in areas with a better cost of living, but they're not necessarily expecting a drop in pay. In their minds, they're carrying out the same tasks, but now away from the overhead-rich environment of a centralized office. But others will argue that remote work could trigger a longer-term reduction in worker value to the business, even if short-term impacts are nominal. From our experience as an employer of a hybrid global workforce and supporting organizations with their global pay policies, there's a delicate balance to be struck between employee value and operational viability. While every employee should be paid their worth, other considerations must also factor in pay policy discussion, including fairness and equality across the workforce, the financial benefits and limitations of remote work, international compliance, long-term organizational goals, and individual employee needs. So what assessments should be carried out before agreeing on remote work pay? We have answered all of these questions and more in our recent article, How to Pay Remote Workers Fairly, that will be linked down below. Work from anywhere policies are likely to become a common extension of the remote work revolution. Financial experts like Nicholas Collin agree that supporting work from anywhere will eventually become a powerful tool for economic development, provided companies can navigate the maze of external restrictions and internal responsibilities. With over 25 years of experience managing global workforces and international payroll, Mauve Group has examined how global HR teams can create fair remote pay policies. So to find out how Mauve can help you avoid the pitfalls, become aware of the risks, and plan your pay policies to build a fair global structure that is workable and accepted across the entire workforce, no matter their physical location, get in touch with one of our experts. Stay tuned with all the developments on this topic by visiting our news section on our website. Thank you all, and until next time, stay safe and take care.